this 200-foot cliff. I want to go the way we came. He said, this is the way we came. Sometimes God's got to turn the lights out. You walked all the way up here with a flashlight and a footstep in faith. And this is the way we came. Can I say this to you? Sometimes to get our goals, God has to put us in the dark. For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle. And shall he hide me, he shall set me upon the rock. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the wings of the Almighty.
That's right.
He hath made darkness his secret place.
Amen.
His pavilion round about. His pavilion was dark waters and clouds. So, Job said he knows the way that I take. And when he hath tried me, I shall come forth. That represents a change. Something's going to happen. I shall come forth as gold. I've done a little quick essay study. Now how you get gold. First thing, you got to separate it from the dirt. You got to get gold from the earth. Boy, how are we going to shine in one part of the world? Second thing you got to do is you got to put it in the refiner's fire to separate any impurities or dross. And then when you got that separated, you have to pour it into a mold to get shapen. Job said, when he has tried me, I shall come forth as gold. What do you do when God's out of sight? I'm going to help you out. Been praying. Don't see no God, don't hear no God, don't feel no God, don't even know if God even knows I'm in distress. Been praying. So now you're waiting on the answer. Keep praying. Question is this. Since you sent up your prayers, and now you're waiting on the answer, how much praise have you given between the start and the finish? Amen. I will lift up my head unto the hills, from which cometh my God knows you're in trial. God knows that you're in the way. God knows that we all got COVID last week. God knows that some of us got stomach bug last week. God knows that our hearts hurt and ache over losses. God knows our pain, and he knows all about us. And although we feel like we're out of his sight, we're not off his mind. So, what gives us the right? I'm just going to be honest with you. And people said, I bet you said, well, I wish I said outside this morning. And people said, yes, I got the same thing. They got to ask themselves, what gives us the right to quit praising him? What gives us the right not to lift up holy hands? Just because you don't see him, just because you can't hear him, does not mean he does not know where you are. I will still be praising the Lord. Can I say this to you this morning, children, in all love and sincerity? We are in some dark days in this nation.
Amen. Yes, we are.
We are in some dark times in the church.
Yes.
We got people railing against one another. And over what? They think God didn't see them.
Amen.
And it don't take him but a second to bring you forth. How are you standing to try? Boy, it's bad. Job bad, house bad, everybody around me bad, bank's bad. Did you lift your hands this morning and just praise him for waking you up? Let's start simple. God, you gave me the next breath I'm taking.
Amen.
God, you gave me the last breath I took. David said, he is the lifter up of my head.
Yes.
Children, he may be out of sight to you, but I promise you, you're not out of sight to him. You may think God's not around here. Oh, yes, he is. And he knows what you feel. He knows what you think of him. He knows, he already knows. I ain't got to tell God nothing about you. Some preachers say, I'm telling the Lord on you. I ain't got to tell God nothing about you. He already knows you. You know what I'm saying? He knows the way that I take. And when he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold. I wonder this morning. You felt alone? Don't look at me solemn. Have you felt empty? Have you felt like, God, I know you don't know. You've prayed this before. I know you have. God, I know you don't know what I'm going through. No, he does. He does.
Amen.
He does. God, if you love me, this wouldn't happen to me. No, he does. He loves you. He's not changed his mind. We'll have to change ours. Oh, children, in the hour in which we live, I will lift up my voice unto the Lord. I will praise him. Man, yeah, it's been bad this week. Snotty people, snotty young. I've been praying God to deliver all of y'all. I've been praying God to deliver the 76 people I don't know.
Amen.
But I know God knows you. And he wants to be your help. Do you want to be found? Why ain't that the question? Do you want to be seen? I've been seen. Do you want God to show up in your place?